Okay, Chiles Rellenos. It's Sunday. Let's make some chiles rellenos. We are going to start by charring our chiles. I like doing it in an open flame. Some people like doing it in an oven. I particularly like the open flame method. This is how we make them at Nixtaco, how we make the rajas con queso. We're looking for them to be uniformly charred. This is why you need to constantly be turning them. The open flame does that. And as they get warmer, temperature-wise, it starts happening quicker, so you need to pay attention. So these are almost done. You can tell because they're pretty much uniformly charred, like 90%, and they're steaming, as you can tell. You see that? So that means they're thoroughly cooked. And then you're gonna get a plastic bag. Any bag will do. If you don't have, you can use a container. It doesn't really matter. So the skin comes off the flesh. So there you go. Boom. Step one, ready. So right now we're gonna let them rest, and now we're gonna get to work on our fillings. We're gonna do 2 with picadillo and 2 with shrimp. So we're gonna use about 2 tablespoons. So we're gonna melt the butter. Just dump them in there. There you go. These are 26-30 size. And we're gonna season, always. You wanna make it snow. Salt and pepper. And I know it may seem like a lot of butter, but these are gonna be a cheese sauce shrimp. Cook them down, not too much. We need to be careful to not overcook them, especially because we're gonna use them to stuff the chiles, and then they're gonna go back in the oven. So you don't wanna dry them out. So here we have cheese sauce. This we make at the restaurant. It's essentially melted cheese with beer, with very hot beer. We boil the beer first. So as you see, it's melting down again. It's gonna be nice and cheesy. Then we're gonna add some corn. And now that the shrimp are almost ready to be pulled, we'll add the corn. This corn was already cooked. You can add as much as you like. I really like the crunchiness that it provides. And we are going to transfer everything to a bowl. So when I'm cooking at home, I like to reuse as much as possible just to keep a clean kitchen. So we're gonna reuse this pan. We're just gonna rinse it. It's a little bit of cheese in there, who cares? Bring it back. Try it. Turn the fire to medium. And in this case, we'll probably make another video on how to make this, but we already have the picadillo, the ground beef pre-made. So I'm essentially just gonna refry it, reheat it, then we'll use it to stuff the chiles. And let's add some corn to this also. I don't see why not.
Happy corn.
Happy corn. Let's paint some happy. It's not at all. There we go. It's starting to reheat. It's beautiful. There's some rice in there. I forgot to mention that, but there is rice. Okay, so this is, we're just reheating it. Like I said, this was already cooked. We're gonna transfer that to a bowl again. Over here. This is the Oaxaca cheese that we use. It's already shredded. We shredded it in-house. We just wanna make sure it incorporates. It's very hot, so it will start melting. So the chiles, they're still warm. If they're too hot for you, wear some gloves, but you want to do them while they're warm so that it's easier to do. A lot of people rinse them, but then you remove all the flavor that you added through the char. You're gonna get a knife, and with the spine, you're just gonna remove all that. Make sure you don't use the blade because they are fragile, depending on how long you cook them. What you do is, you see how it's laying flat? You go through the side, right there. And depending on how spicy you want to make them, you will or not remove the seeds and the stems. I like them spicy, so I'm gonna leave them as they are, and I'm just gonna stuff them. I really like this dish because it's so versatile. I mean, chile relleno, everybody knows them. But you really can stuff them with whatever you want. It can be cheese, it can be veggies, really whatever you want. Okay, so stuffing time. Like I said, we're gonna do 2 and 2. We'll have leftover stuffing, but you can always make more chiles. Stuff them so you can still kind of, about no more than that. You can still get the flesh almost together. All right, in go the shrimp. And that's that. That'll be a nice lunch. Okay, so we're just finishing with a little bit more cheese on top of the shrimp, and they're ready to go in the oven. I'm using our mini toaster oven. This is an amazing oven, by the way. It also has a steam function. We won't be using that. We'll set it for at 375 for 8 minutes. Clean kitchen is a safe kitchen. Boom. Okay, now we're gonna make a sauce. Super easy. The hard part is finding these. But you can use any other green chile. There's Thai chile, serranos, whatever. So we are going to crush them with salt. About yay much. So these are chile piquines that we brought from Mexico. They were cured in salt. As you can tell, they're spicy. I'm starting to choke. But they're delicious. So we're just gonna make a coarse grind right there. And then we're gonna squeeze some limes onto that. I like doing it one by one so I don't waste any. Yeah. And guess what? It's done. Like I said, this is just red rice. You can do any rice you want or no rice. Doesn't really matter. These are ready. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Boom. So one like that. And one like that. Delicious. Now you take a spoon, and to everybody's liking, because this is very acidic, as you saw, there's only lime juice and chiles in there. But it will help balance the entirety. And these poblano chiles are usually not spicy, but this is. So it really just brings a balance that's very nice. Enjoy.